Wednesday 21st of November, and we've just had a patient with sepsis of the feet and stunk out the ambulance. And we're doing our best to remove the smell so that the patients don't have an issue with suffocation, and so we don't have an issue with suffocation ourselves. Anyway, I'm at the Alice Springs Hospital, and the night so far is going smoothly. Back shortly. Superstars, it's the 21st day of November 2007. I'm just returning home from a night shift with the ambulance, and we've been flogged during the night. It's a 14-hour shift, and between us and the other crew we did about 30 jobs between us. We literally haven't had a chance to even scratch ourselves. All during the evening we've just had assault after assault. Unfortunately, the Aboriginal people were just clobbing themselves silly last night, and it was just getting a little bit beyond a joke. Lots of women were being bashed from camp to camp, and there was a couple of fellas who got bashed there, got gang bashed by a couple of youths floating around the streets as per normal. So all in all, it's been a bit of a bloodletting evening, and as I said, there's just been case after case after case. Some drug overdoses were thrown in there in the middle of the night. Gets a bit confusing after a while which jobs were which. So that's all good. I'm coming back to the sanctuary. I'm just arriving here at the moment. There we go. And that cloud cover's come through during the evening, and the temperature's dropped by about 20 degrees at the moment, which is a phenomenal drop in temperature. And that cloud keeps continuing from the west, and it's actually quite cold, hence the beanie. And yesterday was 37 degrees, and now I've got a beanie on. A la climate change. That's what happens. Anyway, I'll speak to you a bit later on. Tommy's just down the ambulance at the moment. Joey's here at the Earth Sanctuary, and I'm going to go put my head down. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. Hope you're well.
Yeah, good evening there guys and girls, hope you're all well, and welcome to the later afternoon of the 21st day of November 2007. I'm here with Joey, and of course we're at the beautiful Earth Sanctuary World Nature Centre. You might be able to see a bit of a glow behind us there as the sun goes down. It's just before 7 o'clock in the afternoon, and today's been a bit of a cracker. It was overcast last night, and throughout the day there was an inkling of rain. But it takes a lot of cloud cover in the red sandy desert to then get cold enough to give us any water. The moon's getting slowly fuller. I think we're on a full moon in less than a week's time. I can see all these little Parenti tracks. You might be able to see them there. There's the old Parenti track. Beautiful little tracks that he leaves here, all the way out there. You can see his little feet marks on the side there. That distinguishes a Parenti track from a snake, and fortunately the Parentis are immune to snake bites, which means they are our security system for the sanctuary in keeping the snakes at bay. We do love our snake friends, but you do have to be careful out here in the outback, because we have all the deadliest snakes in the world, like the western brown, and even further east we've got the inland taipan. Hardcore. Anyway, it's been a good day out at the ambulance centre. I've just handed the baton over to Danny, who's working through a night shift at the moment. We've had a fairly good day. Plenty of jobs out at the Alice Springs jail. Some people having seizures out there. Also had a Qantas plane rediverted, where a fella had severe nausea and vomiting from something that may have been in his drink last night up there in Darwin. But they're all good, nothing too out of the ordinary for the Red Centre. Joey's been, meanwhile, at Alice Springs, has been refilling in the holes, as you would have seen many months back. One of the original concepts for the Dome Village, which we'll still look at later on, was to sub-ground them, put them partially underground. And as you can see here, why don't you speak to the man himself? How have you gone here, Joey?
Yeah, filled it up. I had another visit from a Parenti here. Look.
Another guy.
Another fresh one.
Another Parenti track going through there. And they're all around here at the moment.
Good size. You can see by his paw.
You can see. So how many holes have we got, Joe, to fill in?
3 more to go. Had 4, so yeah, 3 more to go.
No dramas. So 4 more of those. We've still got 4 more domes of these smaller ones that you see behind us over here. These beautiful little guys here. 4 more of those to set up. We've got to get the steel in for those. And once that's done, we've got our 17 domes complete. Then we can work on the planning for the cladding and how we're going to set them up, how we're going to ground them, how we're going to link up the energy systems to them, and what sort of processes are going to be involved. So there's a lot of planning in that. That's going to be a 2008 spectacular, and can't wait for it. It's a great little village. It's only about 70 metres across if you sort of look behind you here. It's only a small area, but she's just perfect. So this is the Earth Village here. We're going to be dark here in about half an hour, so tonight we might pick up the instruments, maybe have a bit of music. We've only got, I think I've got 10 days before I get down there to Melbourne, and Joey and Danny are about maybe a week after that, so not too far up in the roundup for the beautiful big blue sea, catching up with the rest of the family. I understand Mum just got back from India today, so she would have flown out from Delhi, and not too far away from Bangladesh, I think on the western side of India, where there's been some severe storms and flooding, and the cyclone has wiped out more than 10,000 people. And although that's a common occurrence for the flood-prone area of Bangladesh, it's certainly the scale of these cyclones is getting bigger and bigger. And we also can't forget some of the heat waves that occurred in 1995, parts of California, and also in Paris in the year 2003, which wiped out so many people. This extreme weather is only going to be exacerbated as this CO2 emissions increase into our atmosphere and heats up this ice, which is melting rapidly on in the Arctic. They talk about a temperature rise of approximately 1 degree Celsius, and that applies to the equatorial regions of the planet. Unfortunately, that temperature increase goes up dramatically on the poles, almost by up to 3 degrees. So the rate of heating is occurring greater on our poles. That's where we've got to look out for, because that's where the ice is and that's where it's melting. Anyway, as Joey carries on here, we'll leave you guys to it. Hope you're all well in your neck of the woods, and we'll catch up with you shortly. It's beautiful here on a sundown. Have a look at that behind you. Might be able to get a bit of that. And all good. All good, Joey?
All good, yep. Let's get a bit more out of this guy. Yeah, catch you soon.
No worries, guys. I better help Joey out. We'll catch you later. Take care from the sanctuary.